Hello everyone, I welcome you back to today's episode of Kanya Site where we will discuss a very important topic that how you should revise in medical school keeping in mind your timetable for exams. So suppose if there's someone watching this video who is having his or her exams in 1 or 2 months, so how they can plan the entire timetable of revision strategy and how they can make it generalized. So let's begin with today's Kanya Site. So the first strategy for that, the step would be there are 5 steps to build the plan. So the first step is to know the quantity, right? So you should be very well aware of the syllabus that you are trying to cover. So in that, suppose if we are talking about second year, like it may be MBBS or any other course as well. So if there are subjects like patho, pharma, micro, right? So now you need to know that first of all, out of all these subjects, depending upon the quantity, according to you, so this means that type of content. So like suppose someone who might face difficulty in learning the drug's name, so for them pharma is the most difficult, pharma has the most quantity. But for someone who is like confusing between various parasites, between various bacteria, micro might be more tough, and patho will be cakewalk for many if they have studied well the general patho. So according to the type of content and according to the time allotted, like if you have already studied pathopharma in great detail, so obviously you will have a stronger hand in that subject. But at the same time, if you have allotted less time in microbiology during your MBBS days, then obviously you will have a much lesser hold on that particular topic. So accordingly you need to know the quantity. So in that, what you need to know is, now since suppose someone that pharma drugs are very difficult to learn, so you have allotted, okay, pharma is most difficult to me, then patho, then micro, right? Or the quantity is more of pharma than patho than micro. Micro has relatively less quantity because all are bacteria, all are organisms, so you can remember it as it is or learn them systemic wise. Then once you do that, you need to allot the time accordingly. So now what does allot the time accordingly means? That basically if you have these three subjects, pharma, patho, micro, so do it in the range of 40s to 30s to 30. 40 will go obviously to the weaker subject or the subject which has most quantity. Second way what you can do is you can switch unit to unit. It's not necessary that you study the entire pharma say in 10 days. No, that won't be possible because your mind may reach a plateau state. So for that you can do is, suppose finishing CVS from pharma, then going CVS from patho, and then maybe revising some either CVS related infections in the microbiology or some other unit, right? So in that way you will be able to keep the momentum. Now once you have allotted the time, so we have done this two things, we know the quantity, we have allotted the time. Now let's come to the study, how much time you have to study. This is the one thing that everyone has in their mind, that how much time I have to allot in studying, particularly during exam time. So now in this there are three sets of people. One are pomodoro. So pomodoro technique if you follow, so it is like a very small study time say of 25 minutes, 5 minutes break, then 25 minutes, 5 minutes break, ऐसे करके आप you can do 4 sessions and take a longer break of 15 minutes. But someone who like कि I can't focus only in this 25 minutes, I start reading a topic and then the session ends, so this is not possible for me, I want some longer session. So what you can do is modified pomodoro. So in this, suppose if you are a morning person, you are studying very nicely in morning time, so then what you can do is कि morning में you do a session of 2 to 3 hours. But at the same time, if during the evening time or at the night time you are a bit lazy, so do modified pomodoro in which you do 25 minute session and 5 minutes break, right? So this can be another technique. And then third is, but ultimately what you have to do is, suppose if by pomodoro or by modified pomodoro you pointed 6 to 8 hours, but what matters is targets. So if suppose you need to be sure कि I have to finish this CVS and endocrinology pharma today itself, so that should be your target rather than just wondering out how many hours you have put. Next is important topics. So important topics, once you have the important topics of your own university or your own college, you will know that there are three kind of topics. So one are majors, which are usually long stem answer, and then there are actual weightage. Actual weightage is moderate, like 2 or 3 marks question, but their quantity is large, like 10 questions, right? So they are the actual weightage one, because majors take a lot of your time and might not give you that much better output with respect to the marks, because they are only of certain 5 to 10 marks. But the actual weightage are easy to score and easy to study, easy to grasp, and then you can get the actual weightage. And then there are minors which are a bit uncertain because they are one liners, बनता है नहीं बनता है, थोड़ा सा depend करेगा how much you have studied entirely. So how you have to divide it now is, in the majors you need to make sure that you study it from your particular set of notes, and then you study it from your textbook as well, because these are the topics which you should have good control with respect to all the headings and how you have to proceed in studying them. Then the second जो category actual weightage one, you might want to skip the book because only the notes will be sufficient for you to have the grasp of that particular topic. And if you have time, you still have time and you have the confidence, then you can surely go for it. In minors, you can just flip through your notes. I think that would be sufficient. So now I've told you these 5 steps. Now let's try to make a sample timetable. So suppose there's someone who is having exam after 21 days, right? So first day, he or she is doing pathology, and what they are basically, they can study nicely in morning time, so 2.5 hour session that time, then during the afternoon one session, and then at the last via the Pomodoro they can study only 1 to 2 hours. So now you have seen that okay, this topic is important, and suppose on day 1 pathology you have targeted that I will study the general pathology's first part before inflammation, right? So this is your target for the day, irrespective, right? So now this is your target. You have noted down that these are the topics which are more important, majors. Like I told you, these are majors, so you will always start with majors, right? Once you have started this, once you have done this session, then you can come to a bit of moderate topic like actual weightage topic. The actual weightage topics, once you do, then this session will also end for that particular unit. And now what is left is minor topic. So minor topic, either minor topics will be usually from these major topics only. Major topics का एक chunk रहेगा which will be minor topics. So you can either study the minor topics separately, or you can keep it as a reserve. If any event occurs that you could not study, then you can do that. Now similarly you have to continue for day 2 से लेके day 21. Day 2 में, like I have done pathology entire day, okay, if it suits me. If I want, one session can be of patho, one session can be of pharma. Then next day, one session of micro, one session of patho. Then next day, so on. Like this you have to do for 21 days, or depending on how many days are left and how much quanta you can fit in, and be practical. Don't try to rush कि I'll finish entire general pathology in one day. That's not possible. What is possible right now, do that. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and please subscribe to the KanyaMed YouTube channel. And if you have any other query, feel free to comment below. We shall be happy to help. Thank you.